Hi, Tyler Odell here with Odell Complete Concrete, and this is part 2 of this Diamond Grid Concrete series here. So today we're just getting some things set up, getting it ready for concrete the following day, but we're going to be pouring a lot of concrete in this episode. So we're doing separate pours as well, but this whole pool deck will be one pour in itself, and then out front we got this block wall. As you can see here, it's a little planter bed wall. We're pushing it back about 4 feet. And then we're going to do a concrete cap, a cantilever concrete cap to kind of match that porch effect. And then we're also going to be hand mixing some steps in the backyard here. And then we're going to be hand mixing and wet setting this block here today.
Alright everybody, we got the concrete here. We got this is a 1/2-inch rock with sand mix. And we got a couple bags of Portland cement. And we're just gonna make our own concrete today. We got Luis mixing it, and let me show you what we're gonna go pour. Today we're gonna be pouring the footings for this little planter bed, kind of like a retaining wall planter bed area. We're gonna do a cantilever concrete cap on that. Same thing on that side over there, but our main focus today when we pour the concrete is this right here. These steps right here we're pouring out today, and we wanted to separate the pours just so we can really detail this out. It's kind of custom, a lot of detail work here. So yeah, we're gonna get down on these steps and make our own concrete, mix it up, get it going. Alrighty guys, here's the staircase we poured out yesterday. It's still curing out, but it came out really nice. And today concrete just arrived and we're doing diamond grids. We're going to be pouring out the pool deck today, and we marked out all of our lines for the diamonds with chalk, blue going this way and then red is going this way, so that kind of helps us get an idea of where the diamonds will be. We have everything marked out, so we're ready to go, and this is the finished product. We got rebar 2-foot on centers. We got our drains in place. We stuffed them with paper so no concrete will get inside. And this is the angle you guys are watching from. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. So we did cover the coping we just poured the other day with plastic, so we shouldn't worry about getting that dirty with concrete. And this little pad here is going to be for the pool equipment, the new pool equipment going in. We got a heater and a pump, and then we got our skimmer lid set at the appropriate height. Same with the autofill, which is over there. And all the way through this whole pool deck, we're gonna have a nice diamond grid. And there's the concrete truck. So let's go check it out. Concrete is here. We got A&A Associated Ready Mix concrete. We got Lolo on the pump. Ready to roll.
So we're pouring this concrete out at 3,000 psi here. It's a pea gravel mix, and I requested no fly ash in it, so hopefully we got a pretty good concrete load here. And then I got my normal finishing crew that I usually use to help me finish concrete when it's bigger pours like this. When it's smaller pours, you know, me and my regular guys can do it ourselves, but this is a lot of detail and we needed a good amount of guys for this. Also notice how we covered the pool coping that we poured the previous day in plastic, just to make sure we didn't get any spillover or any concrete staining on the freshly poured coping. And this particular load this day kind of went off on us pretty hard. We were only here for maybe 3 hours from start to finish on pour day, so you know, it gave us a run for our money for sure, but luckily I had enough guys here to get the job done. And yeah, that's what it's all about, really. Just having, you know, good guys that you can trust and guys that, you know, have experience and you've worked with them before, so you know kind of what to expect and what you're getting every time. And these guys are good. They always do a good job for me, so I trust them, and they got the job done for me today.
This is a custom tool Juan made right here.
We call them mosquito.
Mosquito. And this is a perfect use for the mosquito today.
You see the mosquito? I'm not sure. So
see, we can't reach that line by hand, that mark that we have, so we got the mosquito coming out.
you see the mark right there? Just put it right in the mark.
Right on the mark.
Dime para dónde mejor. Para. See? So, mosquito.
So that's a really nice tool for snapping in joints in places that you can't reach by hand. Basically, it's just a piece of rebar that you stick down in the concrete wherever you had your mark, and it snaps it in place right on the money every time. You can also do it with just a regular concrete finishing tube. You just tie a piece of string to the end of the tube, and that'll work as well. But as you can see, we got all of our lines cut. Well, we're getting them cut with a 6-foot walking cutter, and then we're gonna follow that up with the walking joiner. And then of course we'll follow that up by getting out on our knee boards and troweling this out on our hands and knees with our hand tools. We're gonna do 2 passes on this on our sliders in total. So one slide will be right after we follow up all these joints, and then we'll give it about 30 minutes to breathe, and then we'll come back and hit it one more time on our sliders. And as we're hitting it on the way out, we will be brooming it.
So this pool deck is actually raised about 4 inches than the driveway. So here's the cantilevered step that we're facing right now. Eric's finishing this out. We'll give it a nice look once it's all finished. A little decorative design.
Since we cantilevered the pool deck from the driveway area, it kind of gives that pool deck a floating effect, which is a nice design we added in there. But anyways, stay tuned for part 3 of this series where we continue this diamond grid concrete going out to the front yard for this driveway and backyard patio area. We're also going to be pouring some concrete caps for the planter bed walls in the next episode as well. But the final product here for this pool deck came out really nice. You know, all the joints came out, you know, as good as they could be. The homeowner wanted the diamond grids all the way around for this pool deck, so you know, we did what we could. Some areas obviously aren't full diamonds, but you still get that same effect. You can see a couple drains we popped up throughout this pool deck just to ensure all the water will drain out perfectly, no puddling, no flooding. And then this raised pad here is for the pool equipment. And then we got, you know, the diamonds going down the side arch as well. Anyways, stay tuned for part 3 of the series where we do a nice diamond grid driveway. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day.